Eventually.
Eventually.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Hey, calm down over there.
No.
No.
Also, on a side note, if me and Sobi suddenly disappear, it's because we lost power or internet.
Well,
Well, it would be all
if a
three
mall
of you.
disappears, yeah.
Or both of you.
Oh yeah, if all
Amal,
three of us
Sobi, and you
disappear.
all disappear. Well, the game's over.
Yeah.
Hey,
And if that
speaking of
happens,
that,
we're not going to have a podcast for the rest of the day.
hey, speaking
But
of that,
next
I'm
week we
curious
could
about
probably
that real
mix
quick.
PC and console games together because let's be real.
Yep, we can definitely do that. Anyway, welcome to episode 72 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. Today we're talking about PC games. And to start off the day, I want to know, who here has heard of what is coming soon to VR chat? The Avatar Marketplace.
I saw that.
I
I
also
have no
saw
idea.
that. I saw it, but it's just
So- The Avatar Marketplace
I don't
is
wanna
not
think.
meant for anyone that makes their own avatars or customizes avatars or anything like that. It is meant for people that don't know how to use Unity, don't have a computer, or don't have a computer powerful enough to work in Unity. It is meant for completely ready-to-use avatars. You can pay a small fee and have it ready to use right now. It's not stepping on the toes of any other creator places currently, so everything that currently exists will continue to exist, but the avatar creators will have another place to be able to sell their avatars, and especially to Quest users, which previously could not really buy avatars without letting someone log into their account, which don't do that. Never do that. Never let someone log into your account for any reason. Bad idea.
I lost money because of that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to talk about PC games. So, does anyone know of any games that are coming out in the near future that they're excited for?
Skyrim 6.
I've got
Hollow Knight,
Skyrim
Silk
6.
Song.
Elder
Ashes of
Scrolls 6.
Creation.
Get it right.
Elder Scrolls. Don't fucking matter.
It doesn't
Oblivion
matter.
Remaster.
No, it don't.
I've
The
never
Oblivion
played
Remaster that just came out.
the Skyrim.
I was going to say, everyone right
Um,
now is talking about the countdown to Stellar Blade coming to PC.
Oh,
Stellar
God.
Blade.
Oh, isn't GTA
Jesus.
6 supposed to be coming out in another month or two here too?
No,
No,
it
it's
comes
a
out
year.
next
No.
year.
Oh.
It's been delayed
like
until
next
May
week.
of next year.
At least it's been delayed and
coming
not
to
put out as
PC.
a garbage piece of shite.
Oh no, because I mean, they
Yep,
don't
Rockstar
want.
has locked it to
They
30
don't
frames
want
a
another
second,
No
and
Man's
it's
Sky.
only on console.
It should come out on PC a while after the console.
Maybe. Who knows? They haven't announced
Good
any
fucking
plans
luck.
to release it on PC.
I don't know how
we
many
know
years
they
did
will.
it take them to put Red Dead 2 on PC. How many years did it take?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it
It-
took what, 4 years?
It's basically a guarantee that they will put it on PC. It's just a matter of when. Because a lot of people, the PC gaming is probably one of the biggest markets right now compared to consoles.
I'm trying to think. What was the game that Blizzard got mocked for at one of the BlizzCons? It was like Diablo something. It was only for mobile, but they had no intention of bringing it to PC. And like
But
the guy said, "Is this an early April Fool's joke?" What was that game? Diablo.
I have no clue.
I don't know. I want to say Diablo Legends, but I know I'm wrong. But I think of that, and first off, you don't piss off the PC players at all in any capacity. If you're Blizzard,
Yep.
no matter what company you are, you don't piss off PC players like that.
Yeah. Anyway, I think the reason they're what console are they actually putting GTA 6 on? Isn't it just the Xbox, whatever?
Nope, it's on both.
PS5.
I think, yeah, it's
PS5
it'll be
and
PlayStation
PS5
and
too.
Xbox.
Yeah,
I'd be
it's,
shocked if it came out on the
it's gonna
Switch at
be
the
on
same
both.
time.
Well, like people like me, I don't play anything on console. I'm not going to buy a dedicated console just to play games. That's stupid to me. I have a computer that's more powerful than most consoles, so why would I buy another garbage computer for more money? It's just stupid. I'm gonna play games that are only on PC because, again, mods and changing the game up and making one game feel like 10 different games in the end because of mods. Compared to console, you get what you get and you don't complain.
Oh, I do want to ask you, Turtle. What do you think is better, Minecraft on console or Minecraft on PC?
PC 100%.
I would say PC 100%.
Yeah, PC
because of the same exact reasons. Modding and more powerful systems.
I love the modding community for it because there's some that are just amazing for Minecraft.
I don't know. There are
Like,
some
literally
games on
changing the game
PC that there are some games on PC I can't play without a controller. Like two games that come to mind immediately are LA Noire. I have to play it with a controller because it feels more natural. And the other one would be Code Vein.
Code Vein
Ain't
is
no
pretty
fucking
good.
way you said that shit.
Code Vein
Well-
pretty good.
Code Vein
Having
is
an hour
really
to
fun.
play.
Having a controller on a PC game is an even better thing because now most games that are on PC, there's very few that are controller only. Almost every PC game you can use keyboard or controller. And even if the game doesn't technically support a controller, you can remap the keyboard controls onto a controller and play it the same way.
Yeah.
You can't
Well,
do
like,
that with console. If you play on a console, you're stuck with just controller, and that's it.
Well, yeah, because I tried playing with mouse and keyboard on Code Vein, and I couldn't do it. But once I switched to an actual PC or Xbox controller, it actually worked much, much better. And also, I managed to get a PlayStation controller to work, like a PS4 controller.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
have a
just-
PS3 controller.
One game I can't really play without a controller is the Monster Hunter series. It just
What are you
feels
talking about?
really weird. Yeah, it
Nah,
feels
it's
really
understandable.
weird to play it on keyboard.
I play Monster Hunter
Anyway,
Wilds with just my keyboard and mouse.
Well, it
What
all comes
other-
down to comfort,
What other
I
PC
guess.
games have came out in the last few months or are going to be coming out?
Well, Doom,
about-
The Dark Ages just came out.
Oh yeah, true. That is true.
I haven't played it yet. I haven't even bought it. I don't know if I am
Borderlands
gonna buy it.
4 is
I will
got
buy
a
it at some
trailer.
point, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait till I get my new PC built first.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of after the whole Mick Gordon situation a few years ago. I'm kind of indifferent about id Software and Marty Stratton. So I don't know if I'll buy another id game for a while. But talking about PC games that just came, you mentioned Oblivion remastered.
Yeah, that one came out, but it's apparently extremely buggy.
Well,
And
all Elder
doesn't
Scrolls games are
support-
buggy.
But it's more buggy than the original Oblivion, which is weird for a remaster because usually a remaster is just bring it up to modern software, modern graphics, and that's about it. That's all you really do to remaster a game.
You know what I'm upset about? That they haven't remastered Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas yet. I really wish they would give those a revamp. Because I think Fallout 3 has probably some of my favorite tracks. It's the one in
Yeah,
Washington.
I don't think I've ever played any Fallout games other than I think there was a Fallout VR game, right?
Yeah, there's Fallout VR.
And-
Fallout 4.
And I played a whopping 5 minutes of Fallout VR before I crashed and was like, well, game didn't latch me in the first 5 minutes and I crashed, so I'm done. And I have never gone back to it.
I'll be honest, it is so much fun. Here's the thing, because I was streaming it I played Fallout 4 for many, many years on YouTube. And I'll tell you right now, I had to turn off the radio just because I was getting copyright claims. And so I was like, nope, not turning the radio on. And this shit's from the 40s and 50s. And you'd think it'd be fair use, but no, it's not.
That's insane.
I know, so I'm like, I'm shocked that Twitch hasn't started taking down Fallout streams just because of the way DMCA works with Twitch. If you get a DMCA claim on Twitch, that thing doesn't go away. It stays with you.
That is false.
That's what I read in the terms of service.
That is false. It goes away after a certain period of time. If you get 2 in that certain period of time, then the first.
No, it's like a strike.
Yes, but those strikes expire after a certain period of time.
I guess they might have changed something recently because
That's how everything's been for as long as I can freaking remember.
Not for
YouTube,
me.
your strikes, like even if you do a horrible thing on YouTube
What?
and get your uploading banned for a month, it falls off after like 6 months.
Well, yeah, that's how YouTube works. But Twitch, it was almost like if you got a DMCA copyright or anything like that, it actually stayed with you. It didn't go anywhere. They didn't implement any way of getting rid of DMCA. That was what I saw. And if you get 3 of them, you know what happens.
Games. Back to games.
Yeah, back to games. I don't know, man. I haven't really been keeping an
so
eye on anything PC wise.
A basic
Actually-
copyright drops off in what I was expecting, 90 days. And anything else, like a really bad one that the company's like, I don't like you, you've been using all of our stuff, you can get, I guess, a 1 to 2 year it'll stick on, but that's very rare.
Okay. Well.
Well, don't
And
piss
that's
off Warner
when-
Brothers then.
That's
Oh,
been
yeah,
a
never
thing
piss off big companies.
for at least 2 or 3 years now that they've been dropping them off, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'd have to find the video that I saw and show you exactly where I got that from. I'd have to
No,
find.
I'm
It's an
pretty
old
sure
video. It's like 6
Even
years
back-
old. I'd have to find
Okay,
it.
well,
Even
well,
back when I was streaming on Twitch, they would fall off. So
I feel
anyway,
like we should stick to the subject. We can, you know what? We can make a whole
Well,
thing
when-
about terms of
when
services.
Circuitry decides to say something that is factually inaccurate, I'm going
He
to
jumps
correct him
on it like he jumps on it
Okay.
like my cock's in the open.
Isn't that everybody for Turtle though? Turtle will go against.
Yeah, I mean,
anybody.
if
Yeah.
someone says something factually inaccurate, I'm going to correct them because I don't like misinformation.
I know, and
Okay.
I'll find the video and show you where I got that
We were
information
literally
from.
talking about this
Okay.
before the fucking stream started and before any of these other ones joined.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we were.
First things first is, I know that this game isn't new, but it's coming back because a company actually bought it up and revived it.
hmm
You know the TV show Defiance and the game that was with it, right?
There's no fucking way.
Yes, it is.
Defiance
back.
2055?
They don't have that up, but they do have Defiance for the PC up again. They might do a thing where they just put both the games together and just call it Defiance. But they do have the IP for both.
Man.
And it's up right now. I have actually played it, and goddamn, it's a fucking nostalgia.
So that comes to what games are you playing right now? Like any games that you played?
Oh well.
It's on my
all that
console.
was- they
I've been
just came
play-
up with a new thing.
I've been playing a Medieval, which is a really fun game. It's like a first-person shooter, but instead you're given axes, staffs, you have a staff that shoots planets, and when it's powered up, it shoots stars.
Wait,
It's like a
what?
rocket launcher. Yeah, dude, it's so much fun. Well, it's kind of like the reverse storyline of a video game. You know how the evil person's trying to take over the world or all of the universes? Well, in a Medieval, all the universes have already been conquered by a great evil, and you're the lone champion, the heretic, that has to actually rescue all 7 realms back. And it is
That's
so much
interesting.
fun. Bro, just the first weapon you're given is an axe that draws your enemy towards you. It's like a heavy axe, like a double-sided axe. And
Okay,
it's so
that's cool.
satisfying to swing.
That is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I know.
I've been playing a good bit of Ark Survival Evolved recently.
Oh, okay.
Started up a server for that, been playing that because I like Dino Game.
After I
Dino game.
build my new PC, I'll actually join the server.
Now I will not get Ark Survival Ascended because it just no, I'm not going to give them $60 for a game that's not even as complete as the original.
So, how
See,
do people
okay,
feel?
One thing that I really like about Rockstar, actually, this is going to sound really crazy, but Rockstar added a second listing on Steam for the GTA 5 remastered or modernized, whatever they call it. But anyone that had the original GTA 5 immediately got that, and both games are compatible with servers and things like that. So,
Oh, that's cool. Now that's cool.
yeah, Rockstar
Yeah.
just giving that to everyone.
Just saying, hey, I'm sorry for the next year. Have a remastered GTA 5.
Yeah,
I love
there's-
game companies giving the remastered for free to people that paid and have been using the original game. That is gold. That is amazing.
That is.
I understand them not replacing the original with the remastered version because a lot of people like to play the original game with the original graphics just to experience it the same as it was, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On Steam, there is 2 tabs for it. There's an enhanced and a legacy. So if you wish to play
Yep.
the original, you can play the original.
Yeah,
I got the.
I couldn't remember what they
enhanced.
called it, but it's enhanced. Okay.
What's kind of crazy to me is I don't know if this is on purpose. I don't know if it's the same space required or not. But the enhanced version is 91.7 gigabytes, and the legacy is 114.60. I don't know
probably
where
refined it.
Maybe
I'll
additional
refine it.
content.
20 is coming from.
Well, I'll put it like this.
Extra
Maybe
20 for
with
what?
the gigs.
space
I'm
required.
thinking what they did was they probably
For the
refined
remastered
it.
or the enhanced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking what they did is they actually enhanced it and enhanced the coding as well. To
Probably for those
small-
computers that can handle 4K and stuff like that, maybe.
Yeah. So they probably said, okay, let's try to reduce the size, but up everything else.
Did you say that the legacy is bigger or the enhanced is bigger?
Legacy's bigger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would then just be there's better compression algorithms now. You can get a higher quality image in less space now than you could 5 years ago.
So it's just the evolution of technology that caused that. It's probably
Yeah.
actually bigger in relation
And
to
also the game engines
themselves.
themselves, if they happen to rebuild it on a more modern game engine, which I don't think they did for GTA 5, but they probably did backport some upgrades and bug fixes from the newer game engine into GTA 5. And there's just a lot of optimizations that can be done in code, especially if they just update the language version. I know this stuff very well because programmer. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, the language updates, like even Turtlebot, my Discord bot, as the language that he's wrote in updates, I upgrade him into it and re-optimize his code, and it cuts down drastically on the amount of code and the file sizes. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't actually gotten to play GTA 5 in a long time. I want to play it again. I just haven't had time.
Well, as I said before, once I get my new PC built, I'll get more of those games installed because I'll have plenty of space for it, and then we'll be able to.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's get Stealth caught up on everything now.
Stealth, you are late.
So, Stel,
Yeah, I am late. I'll be getting dinner.
what new games are you excited for PC?
That's a good question, actually. I've
Or
only been keeping
one-
up.
Okay, well, what games are you playing right now, or recently?
Believe it or not, V Rising. A lot.
He's done a lot of V
What is
Rising.
that?
Later, we're gonna.
It's a vampire
V-Rising's
survival game.
vampire. Yeah, vampire
Oh, okay.
survival.
Okay, another
I'll
game I
talk
want
about
to
it.
play more of is what's it called? 7 Days to Die.
Oh yes, I
We
do
do
too.
do that again.
Seven Days to Die is
Once I get new
It
PC
is.
built, then we can also look at maybe doing a modded version too, because just vanilla can get a little boring for me.
Yeah, I can give some people some access to a server to do the modding because I don't know enough about that game. I don't want to dig into it to do the modding myself. But if someone else wants to do it,
Never done
I'll hand a server over.
I'm down to try modded 7 Days to Die because I think that'd be so much fun. But I've never done modded.
Oh, yeah,
It's fun.
My father has
Can we-
found lots
Can we
figure out
mod
how
it
to
to
play
make
the
the
game.
zombies do the SpongeBob laugh sound?
No, I refuse that.
I am not playing that.
Bro, the last mod, I would say the last modded game I played like that would be Left 4 Dead 2, and for some reason my buddy, I'm not gonna say his name, but what they did was they actually put the 2 girls from that one anime into the game.
That's-
You know,
Super not helpful.
What are
it's
the
chocolate and vanilla, Coco and Vanilla
What? Oh,
were their names, and he would just not stop
Nekopara.
staring at my skirt.
Yeah, Nekopara.
Yeah, Nekopara,
That's
that was
Nekopara.
it. And he wouldn't stop staring at my skirt. He's just like, hold still. I was like, bro, we're supposed to be shooting stuff.
But-
He's like, I know,
so
just hold still.
okay.
Yeah,
How
just hold
about
still, let us look.
we mod 7 Days to Die so that the zombies, when they walk, you hear the Squidward.
Oh my fucking god. That
Yeah,
would be annoying.
exactly.
With the mod, I
Either
was
that
going to
or
suggest,
the
Make that
SpongeBob.
quiet
because
side,
there's
please.
a mod literally called War of the Walkers or something like that, and it's just
Oh.
everything walks. There is no running.
Okay.
I think the only exception might be during the blood moon. Everything walks.
Interesting.
Also,
Yes, it
Turtle,
would be-
Well, I have
I'm
to
sending
go-
you a profile. It's my wife. Get her ass in here.
Oh, she's on.
I don't have the power to group invite. Still.
Oh. What? Damn.
She will have
Anyways.
to
Sorry to hold everything up, chat.
accept my friend request.
She should
But
do it
I'll
right
also
now.
see if I can give you the permission because I think I have another group now.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't play PC games that much. It's really hard to set up my Xbox controller with certain games.
Really?
I do play some games.
Oh, you should be able to invite people now.
Let's
I
see.
do play Dead Space, and I have started playing. What the fuck is that game? Helldaggers.
That's,
Oh, hey.
oh, that's right.
fucking hard.
That Warbond.
Now,
What?
Right,
I
yeah,
don't
we
know
have
about
to
the
do
new
that
Warbond.
tonight.
Do not spoil it for me. Do not spoil it.
let's
for the new
talk
Warbond.
about VR games, more specifically like VR chat game worlds for a minute, because I've got some news I want to talk about.
Okay.
So first off, I was pretty lit the other night, pretty drunk, like a week ago, playing Murder with some random people and someone I had just met a couple days before that. And well, anytime I play Murder, I always just go to the bar and I rope people into going and finding the cups and finding the alcohol, and I just sit there serving wine the whole time. Well, the one round, I was the murderer. I did exactly what I always do. I go behind the bar. I say, okay, can someone get me the wine? I grabbed the poison while no one was in the room. As soon as the wine bottle came in, plop, I poisoned everyone. I killed all but 2 people with the wine by just serving them the wine. Everyone was just like, you were poisoned, and they would die. Literally halfway through saying that they were poisoned. It was great. Then I had to go stab 2 people. I won. Highlight of my week. Anyway,
Every time I
It's a
play
strange
Murder,
fucking
I just
highlight,
stab
I gotta
everyone.
say.
Let's be real. I don't have to do anything. I just stab everyone. They don't expect me. They don't see me coming. I just come around with a knife and they just like, wait, what? Die. What
They
the
never
fuck
they
is
never
my
see him come.
Ing.
No.
Beat me
They'll
for a
always see
joke
me
by
come.
like 2 seconds.
I know,
Now,
it's so
the
cool.
news I want to talk about when it comes to VR chat game worlds is me and Xavion are going to be working.
I can't help that there's bikers at the pub next door.
Me and Xavion
They're about to
are
tune
going
into
to
the
be
podcast.
working. Okay, anyway, me and Xavion are going to be working on a game world. I'm not going to say exactly what it is. A couple of you, I'm pretty sure, have heard what it is, but don't say it on the podcast just yet until we have a test world up for it. But it's going to be a fun game world based off of a movie series. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a blast with it. It's going to be
One of the
loosely
podcast
based on the
nights, we'll
movie
have to-
series.
Once we have the podcast, one of the days it's just going to be that game instead.
I'm down for that. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually surprised that no one's made this specific game in VR chat yet. Anyway, so any other VR games that you guys would like to see happen?
VR Helldivers.
God,
God,
no.
to VR.
no.
Yes. Yes.
That would be. Do you know how many people would die of motion sickness?
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah,
we
that would
get
be me.
the insanity
No.
of
Baby, I still get motion sick in VR sometimes.
But imagine how much fun it would be to see someone actually moving
Yeah,
their
I
arms
am
and
imagining, and it's already making me sick.
running. Imagine how you would put
Oh.
in your stratagems.
Stealth, you should be able to invite her to the group now. And then,
I sent her
I
a
can-
group, but I don't know if she got it.
okay, once she accepts it, I'll add her to the group or add her to the role for it.
Yeah.
I honestly would like a more polished VR racing game. I know there are VR racing games out there,
so,
but like full body, use your feet for pedals and things.
oh my god. So things like that will be more possible in the near future when Udon 2, that was now renamed to what did they rename it to?
All right, let me go help.
I don't remember what
Return.
Instant noodles.
I don't remember what they renamed it to, but whenever that new system comes out, I can't remember what they named Udon 2. Crap.
I'll look it up.
Soba. It's Soba.
Okay, never mind.
I just had
I'm
to think
waiting
of it for a
them
minute.
to rename it to instant noodles.
But yeah, once that's out, there'll be a lot more fun things possible in VR chat game worlds.
I just think it would be cool to have a sim racing setup without actually spending the money for a sim racing setup.
I have a friend that has all of the gear, and he does it in VR sometimes. He does VR racing games, and
Oh.
it's awesome. He let me try it out once for a bit.
One of
Cool.
my goals when I get the new PC built is to get back into Elite Dangerous.
You know, I have Elite Dangerous, I think, but I've never actually played it.
You and
I've
me have to play together.
only heard
Like
it
I
like
will
once.
travel all the way to where you spawn and we will go on a joyride. We will go. You can do mining, you can fight pirates, you can do PvP if you feel you're up for that.
I don't know if this shows my age, but I actually I've been watching
Yeah,
people
don't
play
have it,
Truck
don't
Driver
have it.
Simulator, and I kind of want to play it.
Space Trucker.
See if I
Go try
can
that.
make
Oh, yeah.
do a
have
12-hour
Elite
drive.
Dangerous. I do have Elite Dangerous. I've had it installed, and I played a whopping 12 minutes because it was like really buggy and complex, and I didn't feel like playing it.
Oh. If I get into it, I'm gonna have to drag you into it, Step Turtle. I'll drag you into it. I will.
Okay.
Who's dragging who now?
I mean,
I'm gonna
I
drag you
last
into
played it.
Dangerous.
Okay, I've had it installed since 2018. and I have not played it since
We're
2018.
talking about playing Elite Dangerous.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
not played that game in 7 years.
Yeah, if you also
Trackers
get the
immediately
DLC
turned
portion,
off.
you can go onto planets now. There's actually planet-based missions.
Hmm.
I haven't played since 2021,
Now-
and I played for 311 hours.
So,
A
for
fun
those
game
who
that I
don't know
want.
what that game is, what is that game?
Do you know Star Citizen?
Nope.
Okay, fuck, how do I explain this? Do you know Lost Pulsar? Or Pulsar Lost Colony?
You know, we should just move on.
No, it's a space game where you're piloting spaceships.
Oh,
It literally,
Okay.
Now-
that's all you had to say.
yeah, I've got
Another
literal
game.
controllers for it, thanks to my father.
Another game I want to play at some point in the future is Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I want to
Keep
play that
Talking and
with you
Nobody
guys at some
Explodes.
point.
Oh,
Yep,
you know
I
what?
have
That'd
that
be
game.
fun. We'd all
We have
fuck
the game.
around with the fucking manual.
We could
Imagine-
do that on a podcast episode sometime. That would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
I would be down to play that game for an episode just to change it up a little.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, it's fucking-
We'd have to make it like a. Here's the thing: it wouldn't just be a 1 hour episode. It'd probably have to be extended to like a 2 hour episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The question is,
and-
who will defuse the bomb and who will read the stuff?
Turtle.
Well,
He's the host.
Whoever's defusing the bomb is me and whoever else happens to have the game. I'd have to work with you to get some software set up to pipe the stream over to me with higher quality.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I
Brad
have. I have the game,
I have it.
and the manual is literally in the manual's free. You can actually
Yeah, the
just,
manual's just online.
yeah, you can actually just download the manual. I actually watched a
Isn't
guy.
there a VR world like that?
I saw a guy,
There might
a
be.
Twitch streamer. His chat were the ones giving him instructions on how to defuse the bomb, but it was one of those ones that took 60 minutes to defuse because there was like something like 50 modules or something, and some were more
yeah.
complex than the others.
She accepted the group invite, but she still can't join for some reason.
Oh yeah, because the.
Oh yeah, you have to tell me. You have to tell me when they
Yeah, well, I
join so
told
that I
you.
can give them the role.
Yeah, that was mentioned before.
Well, I'm unable to invite her, so.
Okay, they should be able to join now.
All right. I'll have her try again. Keep talking. Don't let me distract you.
Keep
Yeah.
talking and
So,
nobody explodes.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
But for Elite Dangerous, because of my father, I do have actual controllers, which are very nice, like actual joysticks.
Oh man.
Wanted to
So
use them.
I'm looking at all of the VR games that I have on Steam, and I just got reminded of one. Project Cars. I actually did not. I don't know why I have that game. I guess that's a racing game that's in VR, but I haven't played it since 2018.
I think I have the exact same game. I tried it once and I couldn't get it to work.
I played
tried
it for 5
Blade
hours
and-
apparently, so it
I
must have
tried
worked
Blade
for
and
me.
Sorcery, but I didn't like it.
I have Project
but-
Cars and Project
okay,
Cars 2.
one-
I've never played either.
One of the VR games that I have is where is it at? Where'd it go? It's
What's that one where? What's that one where you kill
IKEA
zombies?
VR Pancake Kitchen.
What?
IKEA VR Pancake Kitchen.
Yes.
That's a very
Yes.
specific name.
Turtle, have you heard of a game called I Am Bread?
Oh,
I have
Oh,
not.
I have it. I have
it's,
it. That game's a great
I-
game. It's so difficult.
I Am
though.
Bread is like as frustrating as what's that one where the guy's in the pot and he has a hammer and he's trying to get
Getting over it.
Getting over it, yeah. It's like as frustrating as that. I would imagine that would be a funny game in VR. because you're literally just a piece of toast trying to get into the toaster, and you can't touch the ground, otherwise you get contaminated.
So, when it comes to VR shooting games, do any of you guys play like PvP shooting style games in VR?
Gun Raiders.
What's that Counter-Strike one that
Pavlov.
Pavlov, yeah. I watch people play
Yeah,
that. I've
Pavlov
never
is-
played it myself.
Pavlov is like the original VR shooting game. I haven't
Well.
played it since 2018 again. I only played like an hour and a half of it because I didn't have enough people to play with, so I was stuck playing with random people, and random people take those games way too seriously, and I hate it. I also have a game called Star Conflict. I have never played it, apparently. And I've had it in my... Wait, it's a VR game that I've had since 2014? So I have had this game since before I ever had VR. I am so confused.
I have a bunch of VR games that
I have Skyrim VR. That one is pretty fun to play.
I have a game called Ham
VR.
Simulator.
I can
Oh, yeah,
actually
hand
shield
simulator.
bash people physically, and that feels great.
I also have Half-Life Alyx, and I have
Oh yeah.
played a whopping 7 minutes. I think I tried to play
I've
that
never
one
played
too
it.
and crashed within 7 minutes and just gave up and said, fuck.
Never played it. And oh my, Stealth. Oh my.
Adam, whenever
Y'all
let
fucking-
me read on and index controllers.
Are they? Well,
Good question.
I know, she jumped on it real quick.
Real fast. Yeah.
Stealth just staring at her.
You see what you just did in front of these people? I know they're having a conversation right now in Discord or something.
Just making sure I got one.
Anyway, let's see what other Steam or whatever other VR games do I have on Steam.
What about Phasmophobia?
Okay.
Oh God.
So I have a Jesus fuck. Why do I even have this game? I don't know why I have this game.
VR hot, 100% is VR hot.
Nope.
I just want us to be muted this whole time. Let me go help her real
I have
quick.
a game that's
Mhm.
$20. I have had it since 2018, and I have played 7 minutes of it. I think someone bought me this game as a meme back in the day. This game is called Dominatrix Simulator. And it's a VR game.
You bought that
No.
shit yourself.
That
I
definitely
did
sounds like
not.
something you would buy yourself.
Oh.
If I had bought it myself, I would have played more than 7 minutes of it because I would have requested a fucking refund for it if I had only played 7 minutes of it.
That's fair, I guess.
Dominatrix Simulator, aka keep touching and hope you don't explode.
No, keep touching and only explode when you're allowed to.
Oh my fucking god.
I also
That's
have
a great tagline.
another. I also have another VR game called Dancing with Anime Girls 2. It was not compatible with my controllers.
I think they're trying to talk, but they might be on the wrong
You got a little
microphone.
static there.
Yeah, there is static.
Yeah, there's static but no voice.
Static and no voice.
Check your input.
Yeah, check inputs.
Also, check mic volume. Check settings
I
on
also
your
have-
PC as
I
well.
also have
Make sure that the
Skyrim VR.
microphone's selected.
I have
Alright, she
I
caught
have the
Huntsville yet?
forest.
I also have the
Yeah.
forest.
I don't hear her. No.
Yeah, dear, we still can't
I'm
hear
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna.
The forest on VR.
If that sound's gonna keep going, I'm gonna have to force mute them.
I don't know.
Well, they've got
No, it just sounds like an ocean to me, bro.
Yeah, it's an ocean. It's relaxing. It's chilling. It's calming.
No, that's very annoying.
I
So another game I have, The Forest.
Here, let me take her out the spawn real quick. I'll see if I can't fix this.
God.
Get our
Oh,
turn.
that one. That's a good game.
I tried the forest and I just could not get into it.
get into it.
Oh, man, I
like
love
it,
The Forest.
I just don't
It
have
was
many
alright.
people to
It was just
play
one of
it
those
with.
things like, Without someone to play with, it gets real boring real fast.
Well, no, somebody.
Yeah,
So back in 2018, one of my chatters in my YouTube chat said, "You should try The Forest. I think you'd like it." So I bought the game for $60. I had frame rate issues the entire time. Maybe I didn't have it set up properly, but I played it for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. The VOD's still on my channel, but it was not fun for me. I did not like it.
So, I was once streaming The Forest, and ran into an issue where I freaked out because some cannibals came up behind me. I reached my hand up and shattered a light bulb that was on.
I remember you told me the story. Huh?
Yeah. And then I stepped on a piece of glass from the light bulb and started bleeding all over my room. Fun times.
I remember that.
That
Fancy.
sounds painful.
I don't remember that. I remember you telling me that.
It gives me
Yeah, that was fun.
that gives me similar vibes to breaking a controller due to you playing Beat Saber and forgetting to put on your strap.
I never
I was
broke
about
a
to
controller in
mention
Beat Saber.
I damaged a controller, but I never like fully broke a controller.
What is this game? Tales of Escape.
Oh, that's
I've
Tales of Arise.
That's-
I played the fuck out of
basically
Tales of Arise.
Tales of Escape is a, I think it's a multiplayer or possible multiplayer escape room type thing.
Interesting.
I have it too, but I haven't played it that much, so.
Turtle, have you ever played?
It is online PvP and co-op.
Okay.
I've never played it, but I have it. I also have a game called Veil VR, which I never paid for. I got it for free, and
oh, yeah.
it is. Oh, I guess it is still free, but I got it in like early access before it was actually available publicly,
Yeah.
and I never played it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
I'm supposed to be like.
I have a buddy of mine who hates horror games, and I said, "Bro, I'm going to buy this for you, and you better play it." And he says, "Okay, I'll play it." You know, because I think the deal was that any bits or any donations, any bits, any subscriptions that we get that night was going to be put to charity. I can't remember what we donated for, but it was Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. The Five Nights at Freddy's VR game, the first
They
thing.
came out with a second one.
Yeah, I know. I
Can't
haven't played the
remember
second
when.
one yet, but the first one is fun. Like
I've never
I
really
was,
played any Five Nights at Freddy's games.
they are absolutely fun to me. I enjoy them. My favorite horror games though are the Dead Space series. Like if that
Well,
was in
see-
VR, I would absolutely. I'd
It
be
is
down
in
for
VR.
it. Is it?
Did they make an
Yes.
Alien VR game?
Don't
Like an
think it
Alien
is.
Isolation type VR
There is
game?
a mod. There is a modded Alien video. Yeah, there's a modded Alien VR game. Alien Isolation is what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck
I
that.
saw my buddy Toaster. He actually played it in VR, but I think he had to download a mod pack in order to play it. But it is like fully like you. It's pretty
Sounds
real.
fun. It sounds really fun.
Imagine Ark in VR.
It already exists.
But let's
Download
take
the mod.
my computer.
Bro, I was blown
I haven't- I've never
blown
looked
away
into
by
it.
Skyrim VR. I was blown away by Skyrim VR. Being able to
that's a
stand in
fun
the middle
idea.
of being able to stand in the middle of solitude and just look around and be like, "Oh, I know that shop. I know that shop over there."
You know, Breeze, not Breeze Home, but the entirety of Whiterun is a VR chat map, right? It used to
Yeah,
be
I know it's a
World.
VR chat. It's a VR chat map, yes. But I don't know. Here's the thing. Is it a VR chat map? Because keep in mind, Skyrim came out in 2011. VR chat wasn't even an idea at the time.
Well, VR chat
Your
initially
mother.
was created in 2014, I believe.
She tried, boys. Her audio's fucked today.
Oh damn.
Oof.
Did she leave?
Yeah. Didn't really have a choice. It was either that or just sit in silence.
Yeah, she should just come to you and talk through your mic.
She doesn't want to get out of bed.
Okay.
She's
sick?
fucking tired, dude.
Is she sick?
Okay. So
No,
before
overworked.
we start to wrap up here, I want to know the best or worst game you've ever played.
The worst game I ever played was Yakuza Like a Dragon. 2 minutes into that shit, and they were talking about animals touching each other in weird ways, if you know what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
I uninstalled the game within 5 seconds. I had my cousin sitting right next to me watching it. When we both heard that shit, he's like, uninstall it. I literally uninstalled that game in 5 seconds. I'm not shitting you. I was on my Xbox. The best game I ever played was Skyrim. Changed my fucking mind.
Bless.
I'm gonna have to say Borderlands 2.
Pussy.
As the best or the worst?
Probably the best game I played.
Pussy.
How am I a pussy for that?
I'm trying to think of the worst. I know the best.
Because
the best
you're not
game.
a
I can't
dick.
really think of the best or the worst because I don't really play a lot of games.
I play too many, and that's the issue for
Okay,
me.
I have an answer, but this is probably going to be an old man answer. The best game I've played, I have to agree with them. It's Skyrim, because the soundtrack just keeps me coming back. I love it, and also the DLCs are
first
pretty
game.
good as well.
It was the first game my dad got me.
And see, I actually
literally
liked,
the only things he gave me as a gift.
for that style of game, I actually liked Oblivion more than Skyrim. I played Skyrim on the Xbox 360, I think. Never really liked it, but I also
too.
played Oblivion, and I liked Oblivion.
Here's the thing: I played Oblivion for
Did you get
20
the
minutes, and
remaster?
I was not absolutely impressed.
I have not
I
gotten the
went right back to
remaster
Yeah,
yet,
I wasn't either.
because it's way too buggy for me to care enough about it.
Okay, the
Buggy?
worst
I
game.
haven't had issues
The
with
worst game I've ever played. The worst PC game I've ever played. It has to be Minesweeper.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Has to be the
Alright.
worst game I've ever played because that's just a gamble.
All right, I'm gonna let my old man show up for a second. Best game, Sonic Adventure 2, obviously. Worst
Oh.
game, Redfall. My God. I have so many
Okay,
issues
you
with
actually
that.
have a case
Yep.
with this one.
Sonic
only game I-
Adventure, good game.
It got a 1 out of 10. It got a 1 out of 10.
Deserved, and I still haven't gotten a fucking refund for it.
Well, of course, but it's Bethesda.
I
Yeah, I
don't
know.
know about the worst game, but the best game, in my opinion, would have been the original Silent Hill, because that's what got me stuck
no, Bethesda
on.
wasn't
or
behind
hooked
Redfall.
on. Hooked on
Yeah,
our games.
Bethesda made Redfall. It was the same studio that put out Dishonored.
Ooh.
Arcane.
Okay,
Yeah, Arcane Studios.
another
Yeah, that's
another
not
really good
Bethesda.
game that
Yeah, they
I
are with
really liked.
Bethesda.
Anyway, another
Continue,
really good
Turtle.
game that I played recently is called Dredge. It has a really rich storyline in it. It's a
I've
it's a
heard of
short-ish game, but it's so fun.
All right. I'll say this. I'm only saying this is the best game because it's got what technically got me addicted to gaming. Warframe.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I fucking love Warframe.
Of course.
God.
Of course.
It literally got me addicted to playing games. If anything,
Warframe
got me
and
addicted.
Skyrim are my
Okay,
two
you know
favorite
what?
games always.
You know what? Hands down, best game in the world. Pony Pop.
Warframe.
Honey Pop.
Honey
oh,
Pop,
my
okay.
fucking goddamn. No, you gotta go
What?
Honey Pop double date, no motherfucker.
I imagine
Oh, yeah.
I imagine Turtle on his computer has a game called Hentai Massage Simulator VR. I imagine he has that
He just made his
Wait, is
own.
that a
It's
real
called
game?
Turtle
I need to
Pop.
check that.
because he's mentioned so far he has what was it? The Dominatrix game, and he has the.
I have these games, but I've never played them.
And I imagine you
I-
bought them when you were drunk.
I
imagine you
didn't
did.
buy
Probably
them.
true.
I
looked up
didn't
hentai
buy
massage.
them.
You know what came up first? Massage my
That's the
ex-bully.
thing. I know 100% I did not buy that game. I can go through my Steam purchase history and prove it. I did not buy it. It was gifted to me by someone as a meme.
How many shots did they take before they bought it for you?
I don't know. I don't remember who bought it for me, but I
Circuitry,
know
the
someone bought
answer
it for
is
me back in
yes.
like 2018. Another set of game, or another game that's really good that I like, Prison Architect.
Reason.
I'm more of a fan of the retro shooters style games. Like back in I mentioned earlier a Medieval. The same publisher, New Blood, put out another game called Dusk, and I've really gotten into that because the same composer for both games, Andrew Hulsholt, he did Rise of the Triad back in 2013. And I absolutely love his soundtracks. Like, the guy's so solid. He actually did a revamped version of Doom and Duke Nukem soundtracks. So I'm really getting more back into the retro aspect of video games. Like, you know, I started playing Wolfenstein 3D again, started playing Doom from 1993, Doom 2, 1994. Someone sent me a copy of the master levels, and they said they're supposedly unbeatable. And if you play them on ultraviolence, more than likely you're going to wish you had a sidearm to your head. That's what he said. I was like, okay. So the master levels are hard. But
Another
I like
game.
a challenge.
Another game that that I know a lot of you or a couple of you have played recently. Schedule 1. Really fun game. It's only $20. I highly recommend buying it and trying it out because it is really well made for $20.
It's $20 right now on Steam.
Yeah. It's
Well, I
it's
just got-
always $20.
All right, I just got paid, so I'll buy it.
I wanted to get a group of us all together to just change one of the nights into we do schedule 1.
What did we say? We talked about it in an earlier episode. We were actually going to do a Schedule 1 stream for Turtle,
Yeah.
and we actually came up
I
with a
won't
good
stream it.
name. It's Breaking Shell or something like it was some like Breaking Bad meme, but it involves turtles. I can't remember what it was, but we mentioned it in an earlier
Breaking
episode.
Tales.
Anyway, I think that about wraps us up for today's topic.
Oh, Shell of a
So-
Drug.
Sorry
That's
I
what it
couldn't
was.
Be here for most of it.
So,
Shell of a Drug.
Thank you all for being here for episode 72. Next week, we're going to be talking about console games. I don't know much about console games. I don't play console games, so that episode is pretty much going to be whoever here does play console games talking, and me just being like, fuck console games. I don't like console games.
Wait,
I like
hold
PC
on.
games.
Yeah.
So
I like
who gets to
PC
sit at the head of the couch?
I do, and you guys get to just rage about me not liking console games.
Wait, Turtle.
You bitch.
How
Turtle, you
dare
know, you never had a handheld like a Game Boy or anything
yeah.
like
I
that?
had a Game Boy Advance when I was like 7.
That's
I threw
that's
it at
a
a wall because
console.
my sister made me mad. Yes,
That's a console.
I do not play console games. What do you not get about that?
I know, but you have played console games before, so
I
your
have,
input
but I
is
do
valid.
not.
Turtle, if you've played at least 2, you have a best and a worst. We're good to go.
Yeah, that's all
I
you
don't
need.
remember them
Good point.
because literally the only console game that I've played in the last 10 years is Kingdom Hearts. That's it.
What about in the last 20 years?
Last 20 years, I don't remember. I don't remember any other games other than Kingdom Hearts.
Really?
Yes. Long story. Memory issues. We've gone over that. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah, true.
By the
It'd
way,
be
have you
really
tried Kingdom
ironic
Hearts on
if
PC?
The one game you played was Chain of Memories.
I have not, and I will not, because it's not going to be any different than me playing it on console, and I'm not going to buy the same game 3 times.
I
Okay,
am.
fair
I
enough.
technically didn't own them.
Well, I bought a
Hey, how many
PS3
copies
solely
of
to
Skyrim
get
has everybody had here?
Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, we're wrapping up here. We're done. We're done. So thank you all for being here for episode 72. Next week we're going to be talking about console games and people raging at me for not liking console. So I know that's coming. We're here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And you can find us on twitch.tv/turtledude01. There's always links down below. You can also find every previous episode over on YouTube under the same name, TurtleDude01. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what your favorite games are. Your favorite PC games, specifically.
Best, worst.
Mediocre.
Too invested to stop
Anyway.
playing even though it's shit.
We're going to go ahead and flip over to that. And we're going to go ahead and start with this motherfucker, if he wants to show himself anything.
I have nothing to share.
Share a group.
Good talk, good talk. Circuitry.
Yes. Monday, May 19th, I am coming back to streaming on Kick and on Rumble. All those links will be... I actually just uploaded a YouTube video talking about my return, and you can go to my channel, SYRKATRII on YouTube. All the links will be in the description, and also on my X account in my bio. You can go over there, rumble.com/circuitry, and also kick.com/circuitry. I'll see you on Monday. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be fun.
Okay. And Vampy.
All right, I've stopped the whole YouTube thing for now, but I'm still on Twitch at Sir_Bloodworth. I will be streaming with Stealth there in just a short bit with Helldivers 2. I do have a bunch of things going on. I've made a throne. I've got a new model being made. I'm redoing a lot of my stream stuff at the same time as keeping streaming. It's going to be hectic. So join us. Watch the chaos. Also, focus.
I got nothing.
Foxy, do you have anything?
I literally have
Okay.
nothing.
You don't have anything, do you?
Only knobs.
Yes, I do. I've been playing, like always, Dead Space. I'm playing the remake now, not the original 3. I'm doing a chapter once every stream because the chapters last an hour. So if you want to watch that, you can follow me at twitch.tv/SoBeFresh. Thank you.
Okay. And Stealth.
Cool. Y'all can find me on twitch.tv/StealthTheFox. Vampy is correct. I'll be joining him in a stream tonight. I don't know if I'll be streaming personally because Helldivers is extremely resource intensive on my PC. But if I can get it to work, I'll see y'all there. Otherwise, I'll see y'all on Vampy's channel.
Okay. And with that, once again, thank you all for being here. Come back next week to watch us talk about console games and me
Console
rage
games.
about how stupid console games are.
Console games aren't stupid.
They're not that stupid.
Exactly like I said. I'm going to rage about how console games are stupid and get flamed on for that thought.
Nothing is wrong with Pokemon Red and Blue. Shut up.
We're
Also,
going to
love
make
Tetris.
Wrong
conversation.
with
Turtle's going to do a
Indian.
search and wonder why his search with dementia has all the
What
links
about the
purple.
old Harry Potter games for the Game Boy Advance?
What did you just say about
Those aren't
purple?
bad either.
Exactly.
Nice.
Anyway,
Bleed purple.
I